Now 21. Packed with 36 of the biggest hits around from Simply Red, Crowded House and Genesis. The number ones from Wet 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 and Queen. Shanice, Madness and Right Said Fred. Mr. Big, Curtis Stigers and the number one smash from Shakespeare's Sister. 36 incredible top chart hits. Now 21. That's what I call music.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 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 no. That's what I call a live stream. No, 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 no. That's what I call a live stream. Hello, it's Sunday night. It's 9:30-ish. And welcome back to Now to Call a Live Stream. Sorry for one for being late. Sorry for two for taking a lot longer than I wanted to off. But welcome back, everyone. Welcome everyone in the side chat. Hello and welcome. First off, I'm not wearing Mickey ears. I've just seen that in the comments, so apologies for that. I'll try and care if you can find any Mickey ears. That would be appreciated, please. But yes, as you noticed, I am riding solo tonight. So what I might do is put the link in the chat, and anyone who wants to jump on can jump on and join us. You don't have to show your face. You can just be a voice in the present or whatever. So I'll do that and get you on here. If anyone wants to join, I will pop the link into the chat for StreamYards. And whilst I'll wait for if anyone wants to jump on, please yourself. But if you do want to jump on, obviously you just click the link and join, and I'll let you in. First off, I'll say a couple of hellos. Order has been restored as well. Take a break, and Nia is first back in. Yes, welcome back along. Hello, Sharon. Hello, welcome. Hello, Makamula. Glenn. I think it's Glenn. Yes, good to see you all. It is good. It's good to be back. Good to see everyone. Simon, yes, welcome along. Waiting a long month for a great song from my childhood. Ooh, you're making people feel old though when you say your childhood. I'm torn for best song of the week, Sharon. Yeah. Don't think that Umbrella is among them. But some awful tracks on tonight. Going to be difficult to pick a worst. Yeah, it's between 3 for me for worst track. Lol, there is one great song. I think I'll guess one, which will be. Yeah, I know it's possibly my favorite as well. Wonder if my presenting skills or lookalikes haven't. No, don't expect anything. I've got 2 lookalikes and they're really, really bad. Presenting skills are all over the place as well. I knew what you meant. No, you could have said me present skills with the start of the live stream not being there. Welcome along, Porky, as well. Hope all is well. Yes, same with you. A right selection tonight, hard enough to find worse, let alone. Oh, now I think there's quite a good. There's some good songs in here, which I quite like. Only one standout winner for me. Sorry, that was me apologising for being late. I wouldn't want it any different, would I? I wouldn't want it any different. Sorry, I've made them all together. I've just got myself some lemonade. Well, and gin in. Trust them to make an entrance and be late. Yep. Fashionably late, I think it's called. Fashionably late. Wonder if he'll be wearing his. I've tried to. She's just ignored us. She's walked off and ignored us, not getting any Mickey Mouse ears. Evening, Susan. some mediocre singers, some good songs. There's a brilliant tune tonight, though, which I'm sure you will love. Smithy7890, hello, welcome along. New name, I think. I don't know if you've been in before. I will apologise. If not, welcome. Probably wearing a dress and colours. No. Welcome, Lindsay and Alvin. Welcome along. Glad you could join us. Say welcome back, even. Yay, Nigel back. Yay. Yes. How was the US? Hot, tiring. You go to Disney World in Florida and everything. It's not a holiday. It's an excursion because you've got to do everything to a time. Well, you do if you're married to my wife. Everything you basically got a time to poo and a time to walk, and you've got to be on this ride for this time, and you know it was like that. But yes. Oh, that's what she said. I snuck in behind Susan. And Lainey's in. Lainey's one of the reasons I'm going to blame Lainey for being late. She messages just before because I asked her how she was, and she is saying she is on, like, getting there, getting better. So yes, come on, Lainey. What are you doing behind me, Steve? Yeah. Yes. So we've got no takers coming in. No one wants to be on here, so I will just crack on. If you do come in, you will have to let us know in the live stream, because once I go into my presentation, it is I can't see the screen. So presentation, what am I talking about? It's not a presentation. Go through my slideshow. It could be worse. I could be going through my holiday photos. But yes, let's start and go back to 1990. Was it March 92? With now 21. But yes, let's continue. Have I left the message up? Oh, how do I get over here? Yeah, and then go down. Yes, I have. Sorry about that. Right. Take 2, or 3, or 5. So now 21. I think it was March 92, maybe. I'm not too sure. I'll apologise now. Let's crack on with the songs. And oh, that's another thing I've forgotten to mention, actually. I'm changing I've been a bit inspired by Eurovision last week. I am going to change the way we do the vote. I've just realised that as well, Simon. There was no presentation on screen. Sorry about that. I am changing the way we do the votes, though, as well. Rather than just there being the votes in the side chat, after the stream ends, you can do a second vote for best and worst in the comments below. So if anyone misses it and watches it back on replay, they can vote. You can also go over to the Natural Call live stream Facebook group and put a vote for best and worst in there. I will put a post on for best and worst with all the for you to vote on over there. Instagram, I will put a post on tomorrow with the track listings from tonight, and you can put your best and worst on Instagram as well. There'll be a similar one on Twitter, and I think that's it. Twitter, Instagram, and comments below. Facebook group. That's it. Yes. So there is some more there. It was. I was so tempted to do a live stream for the Eurovision, like a watch along. But the only problem was Sunderland got to the playoff semi-final last weekend, so I was out, and it was right up until there would have been a crossover, so it would have been starting late, so I didn't bother. But anyway, I am back now. Yes, Eurovision was. I must say, I do think Finland got robbed because of the judges trying to get it to Sweden for 50 years from Waterloo and other winning. But yes, thank you, Simon, for voting. I think the best song won, but I like the. But who the hell is Edgar? The first song, Edgar. Oh, Edgar. Well, But I like Who the Hell is Edgar, the first song. Can't remember which one that was. Anyway, I am digressing. Let's get on with watching. Let's do the entire screen. Make sure I share the audio, share, and then and we're off. And we are off. I think that is done. Yeah, Austria's song. Oh, Edgar Austria's song. I can't remember that. I do think the best singer out of all of them was Switzerland, and it was a good song. But I thought Finland was the right amount of crazy but catchy as well to win it. Croatia was the right amount of crazy to surprise and upset, but I'm surprised they never done better. Oh, God, on the screen. Sorry. Right. Sorry about that. Right. Fifth, sixth time's lucky. But yes, let's start off. Right. So we'll begin with Crowded House, Weather With You. Let us know your thoughts and if you like this or if you've got any memories of this song in the comments. And I will. I'll let you know. I'm just mumbling. Sorry, I'm used to someone being with us, but there's no one. Someone to hold me hand. Right, Crowded House, Weather With You. For me, this I do think it's a good song. I do like the song. It's quite, to be honest, this song was quite a good song. Weather With You. It reminds us of sunshine. And with being a sunny day today, it's quite an apt song to start the live stream with. It is a bit middle of the road, sophisti-pop like song. Obviously, sophisti-pop if you don't know. Bill of sophisti-pop song. Only got to number 7 in the UK charts when it was released in 1992, but it was the 78th best-selling song of the year. Now, it wasn't meant to be released as a single for Crowded House, but they actually wrote the song, and then their record label had found out about this song because they were going to release it as just the Finn Brothers, and then talked them into releasing it. And for me, it is their like signature tune, Crowded House. And even from the first couple of bars of this song, sorry, do this every time. Undo that. Don't do that. Even from the first couple of bars of this, you do recognise it is Crowded House. Yeah, so that, as soon as you hear that, to be honest, when we were driving today back from my parents' house, it come on in the car and just the first ding, 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 ding. When them bars started kicking in, I was like, "Oh, that's online what's called live stream." And Ava was like my oldest daughter, Minnie now. She turned around, she was like, "Oh, this is the weather song, isn't it?" I was like, "Yes, it's the weather song." But yes, it is very recognisable. Just looking at a couple of comments, Lainey didn't get to watch Eurovision. To be honest, I fell asleep during the vote, and I must say it, and I woke up just in time to see Sweden win. But yes, yes, production values, awesome as ever. Okay, used to pack it in, Susan and Sharon, whichever way around your name is. Lainey loves this song. She bought it. Simon says it's a great song. Still gets played a lot. It's a right foot. Yeah, it does get played a lot. I think that's why people might hate it. Nia, this is a really good song. Makamula like this song. Susan loved this song and bought the album Woodface, which it's from. Crowded House remind me so much of my final uni days. I play them to death. Yeah, one memory I have got of this, and most Crowded House songs, like you said, well, not university, was when I was at college. I think I've told this story before, is a girlfriend breaking up with us over the phone, but she went on, mentioned about 2-3 times, and this is what sticks in my head about her breaking up with us, was are saying, make sure you bring me Crowded House CD into college tomorrow, though. No, just make sure you just mention it. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. But make sure you bring the Crowded House. Not that I've held it a grudge against stuff like that, but yes, that still sticks in my head. But yeah, that's in the Peter Kay joke about, I see you've brought the weather back with you and Crowded House. Never mind. But yes, I am digressing too much tonight. I would say instantly recognisable. Yes, Simon, you're right. Who we calling Woodface is just a bit of Botox. I love the old caravan in the video. Yes, there's an old camper van, like a VW in the caravan. You wouldn't fit many people in that though, Sharon. I can't believe they wheeled a TV into the ward for Coronation Street, but Eurovision. Oh, yeah, great song, instant recognisable, criminal story. Yeah. Did you? No, not me. I wasn't saying that. She did get it back. I did make sure I recorded the songs on the cassette. It was a waste of time really, because you can get it for like £1 from Music Magpie and like Asda now. I had a recurring. Oh, the Recurring Dream. Was that the best of album? The Recurring Dream once maybe. I think that might be the best of album. But yeah, the song is supposedly about a bloke who's totally wrapped up in melancholy, standing in a lounge room feeling lost. So the lyrics, everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. And the opening line, walking around the room singing stormy weather. But Neil Finn did go on to say, ultimately, the theme of the song, of course, that we always creating our own weather and making our own environment. So snap out of it, yeah. At least we return. Good on you, yeah. I scratched it a bit first. Clear that, bitch. But yes, in 2001, Weather With You was voted the 16th best New Zealand song of all time. So there you go. Mark of approval there. The music video then, it's basically Crowded House on their jollies. As you see here, there's that caravan for you. One thing I must point out though, again, the music industry, a lot of half-naked blokes in this video, sexist. Again, sexist music industry. Just pieces of meat, don't we? But you can tell this video was filmed in the late 80s, early 90s because of the kid on the knee as the driver in the car. Wouldn't happen these days because of the health and safety Nazis, but back then it was okay. Who needs seatbelts, eh? And also in the music video, the guitarist, out of all songs to do the Running Man dance move to, this song isn't it. You can see him here doing the. It's not the song to do it to. He thinks he's MC Hammer. That's all it is. But yes. So pretty much unanimous. That was a good song for people. This one, I think, might split opinions. Even though I'm going to say this is possibly the best song of the season. This is my best song. It actually beat I'm Too Sexy as well. I'm Too Sexy only got to number 2, cut off the top spot by Brian Adams. This, however, knocked Shakespeare's Sister Stay off the top spot after 8 weeks. And for anyone who's saying, oh, it's crap pop, NME, the musical Bible, named it the 22nd best single of 1992. So with all this student pop music and everything, this song was the 22nd best song of the year. Yeah, I had the best of album too, Martin J. Oh, welcome along, Martin. Welcome. He had the best of album too. Simon, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I love this song of the album as well. Yes. I thought so much, Susan. You wouldn't agree with this. Oh, no way is this the best song track Listen to the, oh no, it's a brilliant song. Deeply about the way you walk. Deeply hot for the love. It's a brilliant song. Like I say, it got to number 1, 12th best-selling single of the year. And like people are saying, it is, like Simon was saying, he had the album. Oh, sorry, Sharon. I'm getting confused now. Sharon said she had the album. It was fab. Yes, it's better than I'm Too Sexy, but not as good, in my opinion, for Don't Talk, Just Kiss. Love that track. But yes, it is quite good. Lainey's saying, men wearing a swimwear in the video actually go in the water, so probably dressed women in swimwear dancing. Can't they dance in clothes like? Lainey, we've had Crowded House on the last video, topless. You weren't complaining about that, though, were you? So it's just balancing up the equality. And most of the video, Richard Fairbrass and his brothers walking around open shirts. So there you go. One thing about Right Said Fred, they are the go-to if two of your mates who are bald are standing next to each other or they're arriving together. It's either, he the all Right Said Fred or the Mitchell brothers. It's the go-to for calling two bald mates together. But yeah. As you were saying though, the music video did seem quite cheap being filmed. It was basically Right Said Fred performing in a square surrounded by people, a bit like Barrymore, My Kind of People, or like a local TV news broadcast out on the streets. That, and then them in, well, it looks like a stairwell there, but it looked like quite a posh house in there, which had a pervert floor, because I say a pervert floor because obviously there's a woman walking across there and you can see up. And I call it the pervert floor because near here in Sunderland there's the National Glass Centre, and in the National Glass Centre that used to have a glass roof where if women walked across there, you could see from below looking up like this. So at one point it was closed off to the general public for warning signs to be put up there. And a bit like when you go to them house, you know, if you go to a show home or a house and you've got to put them blue slipper things on your feet, they would hand out knickers to anyone who didn't have them, so you can go. Right, right. I'm Too Sexy was a good novelty song, but I think they should. No, this is better than I'm Too Sexy. I just remember starting to get into music, you know, being so young. It was a great song to get played on radio loads. Just so it's proper 90s cheese there. Everyone's agreeing. Brilliant 90s song. And who was kidding in that video? Jeez. And who's we kidding? In the video though, are the models, because they're really tall, or are the transvestites? I didn't know if they were men dressed up as women or transsexuals. I don't know. Really confused with the proper term nowadays, so it's a bit of much of a landmine there. But when you're saying chasing the women, were they not transvestites? Because they seem very, very tall. I don't know if you might be short, but I don't know. Seeing them in Party in the Park in Birmingham, couldn't hit the note. Oh, don't spoil it, Will. He's struggling in his studio recording to hit them notes, and he must live atrocious. Way Party in the Park will be being there for Brum. Sutton Park. Oh, right. This is cheese. I prefer I'm Too Sexy, which is also cheese. They didn't have anything else but cheese, Laney, though. That's the thing. You'll have to, go back and have a. I was unsure because I wanted to put that, but I was unsure whether are they transvestites or because they seem very, very tall. Right. I can't see. Right. Oh, where am I at? Right. As well as the. Yeah, I know some women. Well, I'm only 5'8". A lot of women are taller than me. On my, don't worry. I know some women can be tall. Yes, it's not some. Well, yeah, there's a lookalike in here. This is our first lookalike for this evening. So, Who does the non-Fairbrass guitarist out of Right Said Fred look like? This is him here. It's more of a hair-alike than a look-alike. Right. I will have a quick look, Susan, whilst people are guessing the look-alike for this person here. Richard Fairbrass height. He's 5'9" and a quarter. Susan. Not Leo Sear, not Mick Hucknall. Oliver, please, can I have some more? No, but possibly around the same time period, Stall. You're closer than the others. He's not a singer. He's not an actor. He is a famous person. Around this, Bob, who's Bob Rose? Oh, Bob Ross. Sorry, I read that wrong. Bob Rose, not Bob Rose, and not Bob Ross neither. Sharon, no, he's a historical character. Think America, and like I say, it's more of a hair alike. It's not Craig McLaughlin from Nitwalk. I can get where you're coming from. It's so American history around about probably the same time as Oliver and everything. Not Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's Australian. Johnny Appleseed. Who's Johnny Appleseed? President. Maybe around the one with the raccoon hat. I'll give it to Sharon. It was Davy Crockett. I seen his head. I was like, it looks like a Davy Crockett hat. Oh, I've just realised how bad that hat is. It isn't like he's still got the raccoon face there. Oh, yeah. There is another part of the song as well. Donald Trump, sorry, I thought you said hysterical face. Well done, Foggy. Yeah, that's him, Davy Crockett. All right, Simon. So there's a part of this song, this bit here.
Deeply dippy patch of Spanish eyes, Sierra smile, legs that go on for miles and miles.
So there's that part of the song. Awful. Oh, right. Can you stop picking on us and bullying us? Right, because I've got another like coming up here in a second, which might improve it. So there's this part of the song, and it's
Spanish eyes.
It's this line.
Smile, legs that go on.
It's the Sierra Smile bit. When he used to sing that, I never used to think of a play like a Sierra Smile. To me, was like the front end of a Ford Sierra. Like there's the eyes and there's the mouth, and that when you hear that, the Sierra Smile. But yeah, but this brings us on to our second look like. Who does the front end of this Ford Sierra? Oh, sugar. Who does the front end of the Ford Sierra look like this week? Yeah, smile like the grill of a car. Yeah. How many weeks did Neil have to come with lookalikes? About a day. Well done, see? These are good lookalikes because people have guessed Curly Watts. And Sid Little, people have getting it. Way! Yes, it was Sid Little and Curly Watts, right? I don't know if you would have gotten them without me clicking on too long. An attractive woman looks like the front of a car. There you go. But yes, it was the front of the car, Sid Little. Wow, look like he's... You would have gotten it. Would people have gotten this if I hadn't given away the answer? Yeah, right. I'll move along to the next song then. So we've got Mr. Big to Be With You. Another great track. Never in a million years. No. Oh. I bet people would have. I'm gonna throw these. I'm gonna create a new Instagram page of random lookalikes and see if people can guess them. I thought they were doing good. I couldn't be watching the news. All right. Okie dokie. So, Mr. Big, to be with you. We'll quickly move along. I've only got one more lookalike, so you haven't got that pain to go through. I really like this song. Played at work. I sing. Oh, gets played at work, and I sing on it too. Super track. I prefer Just Take My Heart for the guitar riff. Now, this, Smithy, when you said that, this is the only Mr. Big track I know. Oh, Susan, another meteoric. But the hair, the enviable hair, they have got good hair. They have got good hair. And you know it's real. It's not extent. It's their proper own hair as well. Great bass player, Billy Sheehan. This is anyway, Mr. Big. Well done, Stall. Yes, Mr. Big hair. But yes, you seem more of a Mr. Big fan than what I am, because this is the only Mr. Big song. It is a great track. There's two things which really stand out for me in this, well, memories of this song. One is the big note at the end. Oh, hold on. Oh, I've done this wrong way around. So anyway, I'll read through it. So this song was composed by Eric Martin during his teenage years. So the lead singer wrote this during his teenage years, and then Paul Gilbert contributed with the arrangements later on. The lyrics were inspired by a girl that Eric Martin knew when he was younger. He said the girl had a lot of boyfriends who treated her like shit. I wanted to be the knight in shining armor and wanted to be with her. She wasn't having it and never come to play. So there you go. He'd done all this for her, and she was just like, nah, just give us a Crowded House CD back when you come round. So, not that I hold a grudge. Originally, To Be With You was not intended to be released, but it started getting radio play, and then they released it, which is probably, like I said with Crowded House, this is probably their anthem. This is Mr. Big's like anthem song. It got to #1 in New Zealand, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Europe, Germany, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland, Sweden, and the USA. But in the UK, it only got to #3. They belong back in the 80s with all the other big hair soft rock bands. They do seem out of place around this time because it is like their dying tracks. Sharon's, it might be her favourite track. Nia thinks it's a tune. But did she give the CD back? I don't know. I find the voices annoying, a bit croaky. Like you could do with a lozenge, was it? Another good one, Easy Listen. Yeah, it is. It's a good track. In the year-end chart, it was the second best-selling song in Canada in 1992, 31st in the UK, and it was the 90th best-selling song in the US in the whole of the 90s. I want to know what the line of green and blue is. Yeah, I was wondering, did they just put that in because I was looking at that. Now I'm thinking, am I missing something obvious about the green and blue? I didn't know what it was. I'm with you on that, Sharon. I don't think I wrote it down because I was just thinking, am I missing something obvious and I'm not getting something? But yeah, I didn't know what that meant neither. If anyone knows, let us know. But yeah, the music video was made on the cheap. Even our music video was done way super ultra cheap. When people asked us how much we spent on it, they couldn't believe it. It was done super cheap, basically, because their music video is just the band in a room. It's just one room, one shot. You've got them all here, just like possibly one camera, one shot. It starts off in black and white, goes to color for later on. I thought it was the grass in the sky. Could be green line, blue. I don't know. I thought it was something obvious, which I was like, I'm missing something. Obviously, I didn't want to look thick, so I didn't put it in. Actually, I thought that was a room. Is that a train carriage? To be honest, like the doorway there and the way the ceiling's gone, how it's quite narrow. Yeah, thank you, Sharon. It's not a room, it's a train carriage. Yes, thank you, just as I say that. But yes, it's a train carriage. But yeah, like I say, there's two memories for me with this. There's one when I was at school, probably around 13. There's a girl I had a massive crush on for ages, quite good friends with, but I had a big crush on her. And she had a boyfriend who, I said, treat her, he was just being like a 13, 14-year-old lad and not really knowing how to go on. And she used to get upset and everything. And I says, oh, this song reminds of you know what I mean? And says, oh, you should listen to the lyrics and everything. And after she listened to the lyrics, she went, he doesn't beat us up, you know. And he was like, it doesn't mean. And I was like really disappointed because I thought, oh, yeah, she'll fancy me. No, she was just like, he doesn't beat us up, you know. All right. Yeah, there's that. Another heartbreaking childhood memory for me, and this long note at the end of the song, which I'm sure Susan will love, so I'll play it once again for her. And in case you didn't hear it, just Google the green and blue stands. Green with envy and blue is in when you are sad, you're blue. So he is saying through the envious and the sad to be with you. There you go. The blonde one has definitely bleached because his hair too much. Is that because you can see him here? Oh yeah. Oh. Go back a bit. Yeah, it's gone very straw, like you could do with a good conditioning, couldn't you, Sharon? I agree with you there. You can tell I live in a house with 3 girls. That's the most interesting thing about this song. Yeah, I'm pleased. Thank you for coming along, Alvin, because we've learned something tonight. So thank you. That's my new ringtone sorted. Okay. Right. I think that's all I've got on this song. Oh, no, I'm not. There's this bit as well in the song. I just see when I was watching the video. So you have the band members here. Oh, actually, yes. There's yeah. So you've got the band members here. And the lead singer here seems in the world of his own. And when he starts, when they're singing the chorus, it's like he goes, oh, just watch. Just there. Oh, I need to start singing. He's like in his world of his own. He doesn't realise he's got to start singing. But as well, there's the part of the chorus here, which I will apologise now for anyone who does like this song, because I have ruined this song before for people in our office work. Because there's a chorus here, and I just say 4 words, and there's a girl in the office goes, oh, there's another song you've ruined. Just go with it. Is it in yet? Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Is it in yet? And that's all I said, and I absolutely ruined this song for her now. And she just thinks, oh, she used to love this song, and she absolutely hates it now because I just mentioned. Deep, I hope you feel it too. Is it in yet? Is that a man? He looks like the Michelle Fowler from EastEnders. Which one? This one here? Which one? The lead singer, this guy here. New Michelle Fowler, old Michelle Fowler. He didn't get the Pantene contract. No. I wonder if any of them did get a Pantene contract from back in the day. All right, stop with your you better look likes than me, will yous? What's going on with his arm? Which guy? Oh, this bit. Is it in yet? Yeah. He does it. All right. Right. Let's move along before someone else gets a bit look like. To a song, which I didn't even know existed until I started researching this. Like most people, Love Is Strange to me is the one of like, Sylvia, yes, me? No. Sylvia, yes, Mickey? How'd you call your lover boy? Oh, lover boy. And if he doesn't answer, oh, lover boy. And he still doesn't answer, baby, with Patrick Swayze on the floor. Because for me, this song reminds me of Dirty Dancing. All right, Lindsay and Alvin's in charge of the lookalikes. I've not watched EastEnders since Den and Andrew were in charge of the pub. Well, yeah, but Den was getting Michelle knocked up then, wasn't he? So you should know who Michelle is. She was also on Grange Hill, if you watched that back in the day as well, Susan. But yeah, for me, this song, like I say, I didn't realise everything but the girl covered Love Is Strange. For me, it's the Sylvia and Mickey song from Dirty Dancing. And for most people, I think it would be. Oh, the new Michelle. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, right. I agree. I don't know who the new Michelle is then. Sorry, I'll apologise. But yeah, for me, the original version, released in 1956, is the one I knew. It has been covered numerous times, not just by Everything But the Girl, but a load of other bands. It's been like, there's loads of people covered it. Lonnie Donegan covered it in 56, in 64. Caesar and Cleo covered it. Now you might not think, I don't know who they are. They were Sonny and Cher before Sonny and Cher. That was the original name they went through. The Everly Brothers covered it. Buddy Holly done a cover of it, which wasn't released until after his death on a Greatest Hits album. 1971's Wings covered it. And in 1990, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton had released a country version of this song, which got number 21 in the US charts. But in 1992, getting to number 13 in the charts, not just with this song, because it was a covers EP, so it was Tougher Than the Rest of Us. Don't know that song off the top of my head. Alison, don't know that song off the top of my head, but Time After Time, I believe that's the Cyndi Lauper track. Yes, I'm shocked. Very much a beautiful South. I can see where you're coming from when I hear this, but not a great fan of this. I'm fond of this track because I love Tracy Thorn's voice. Oh, Sharon thinks it's a worst song. Oh, I don't think it's a worst song because I like the original version. And I think it's a good song. I like that original version, which everyone knows from well, most people, if they like Dirty Dancer, will know that. Right, no arguing. Deeply Dippy is a good song. She doesn't need to wash her reeds out. It is a good song. And not a fan of this track. Lindsay Allen's not a fan of this track. Nia's not a fan. Oh, this hasn't scored very highly. Now, like I say, I don't mind it. The original has appeared on loads of other programs. It has appeared in the TV shows Sopranos, The Wire. In 1993, there was a Dennis Potter series called Lipstick on Your Collar. It appeared quite a few times in that. But yes, and obviously in movies, Dirty Dancing, Casino, when Robert De Niro first sees Sharon Stone, it's featured in Badlands, and also in the 1972 classic Deep Throat. Moving along, but yeah, like I say, even the music video for this doesn't seem to have come from like a music station or whatever. The only one I could find of this video, the only video I could find of this song seems to be from TV AM. looking at this clock. That's where I put that back to. And the music video is basically Teresa Thorne and Ben Watt appearing in like a cartoon strip about a couple being in love. So there you go. Dennis Potter series was so good back in the day. Lipstick on Your Collar for me was brilliant because it had women with boobs out. So 12-year-old, 13-year-old, when was that? 1993. So 12-year-old Neil, being a preteen boy, loved that program. But we'll move along and go on to Church of Our Horse. I'm sure this song was in the Cher film Mermaids. Oh. Was it them who sang it though, or was it because when I was looking at songs, movies that appeared in Stall, I didn't have that. I think I might have been blinded by Deep Throat. This is a concept, right? That I totally agree with. Every time the Michael McIntyre, Robert Smith love child sings, their songs are crap. I thought this was exactly the same song, which I think I covered on the last album, which was crap. Anytime, like you say, anytime, and I think he was singing it as well, because I thought we'd already covered this song, and I was thinking, I must have made notes for this, and I hadn't realised, but yeah. Simon saying it is contender for the worst. For me personally, this is, I'll put that contender for worst track. Another track I'm not familiar with, and I wouldn't be unhappy if I never heard it again because it is terrible. I think if possibly so, they got to 21 in the UK chart. That may be on the back of an exclusive mega mix. It was the era of the mega mix, Jive Bunny and all that. Consisting of It Must Have Been Love, Listen to Your Heart, Joyride, and The Look. Now I cannot play anything off this thing because it says track will be blocked. Good thing, to be honest. But yeah, there's like, yes, it's terrible. It is really bad. Agree, this is utter crap, not very memorable. This song does nothing for me. It's a bit meh. It is totally meh. It's just nothing. And it's like he's thought, well, you've done all the singing before, I'm going to do the singing. So he sings in the song, and she's like a backing singer, and and it's just like, why? You've taken her singing voice, really good singing voice, you've put her in the background. It's meh. The music video is similar to a lot of other Roxette tracks. This time, rather than him standing like in front of a screen going really fast like they're in a fast car, it's just him playing a guitar in a church and in front of a moving screen, and then playing on stage like this. And it's just it's as net as the song. So I agree with you as there. I do have our last lookalike, which you'll be pleased for. The last lookalike of this evening is... Oh, no, that's him in front of the church. Who is the other guitarist from Roxette, or who does the other guitarist from Roxette look like? I think I'd tuned out by then when you're saying the guitar bit in the middle is okay, but that's about it. For me, it was a bit... so... Ha ha ha! Yes! Right. Sorry. Will said Brian Adams. Makamula said Brian Adams. Susan said no one. But ha ha ha! Kevin J said Kevin Bacon. For me, you look like a young Kevin Bacon. That's me Louis Walsh impression. Just as good as me lookalikes. Yes! Yes! See, Stall would have said that as well. Yeah. Yes, get in. End on a good one. I'm going to run a line under it tonight and move on to Brian May, Driven by You. So Driven by You by Brian May, which, looking at that, looks very pub sign, to be honest. It looks like a sign you would have outside the pub, Driven by You, but also looks very Christmassy because of this Star being there. I'm rehired. Yes, sorry, Lindsay and Alvin. Back in the game. Yeah, Smithy said Ford Transit theme. Yes. Okay, it does help when they look like the lookalikes. Song by Brian May from this year got number 6 in the charts, 73rd best song of the year. Don't know how. But yeah, it did appear though. This song did appear on the Queen's Greatest Hits 3, which I'm a bit confused. But I don't know if Freddie Mercury does some of the backing vocals. Like, well, he doesn't do them, but they've lifted it from another song and put it on there. Susan said it's forgettable. I can't remember it. Only listened to it an hour ago. Now, for me, this song just reminds us of Ford adverts, like Smithy said. It is a Ford Transit thing. For me, it's the Ford advert. It's Angie's husband. It is indeed Stall. Makamula's not a fan of this. Never heard it before, but I did enjoy it. And listen, oh, we could be without a lookalike. We did say David Bowie. Ooh, we couldn't be without. Not dead. No, it isn't Stall. He's an astrophysicist. Try saying that after you've had a drink. Astrophysicist. For Nia, it's a bit of a NEM song as well. But yeah, it reminds me of a commercial. And when you listen to the song, if it's anyone but Brian May who sings this song, the lyrics are just like advertising speak. Because high speed, but how high speed, but you high speed, but you're in safe hands. And it's like high speed, but you're in safe hands with Ford Transit. And it is just like that. From one spark to the horizon wide. It is Jeremy Clarkson who's wrote this. You'll be forgiven if you think you're dreaming, but we're working night and day to make that dream come true. And that's the DHL promise. It is like it's from an advertising campaign for some companies. Just watching the game, what's with his technical dream? Oh, I've never seen that. The music video is just Brian May playing on his guitar, but that's the Technicolor Dreamcoat you're thinking of, isn't it? It had a piano. Oh, it's very pixelated. It had a piano down this side, but yeah, it was that much of it. I agree with Nate. It is a bit of a much of a NEM song that I didn't even take any clips out of this. To be honest, Freddie was the star quality Queen. This song isn't great, unfortunately. I've got to agree with you. It's if it wasn't Brian May, I don't think it's only so because of him. It wouldn't have gotten anywhere. I now vaguely remember that car advert. It's just the car advert because of it's the advertising speak in the song. It is terrible. It is really bad. So we're going to quickly get past that. Not the worst song for me. There is worse songs, but it's not great. And moving on to the wonder stuff, Welcome to the Cheap Seats. For me, this is a really good song. I do like this song. It's very Stewy, and I can remember my sister playing. She used to love the wonder stuff, Size of the Cow, this, Dizzy. I think she must have had the album, but it does remind us of them days when you could hear my sister's music coming through the wall next door. It got to number 8 in the UK charts, and it does feature the backing vocals of Kirsty MacColl. So, but it is very, oh wow, I love this. So great to see Kirsty MacColl again. Yeah, she's in the video. Yeah, she's in the music video. It's a brilliant song, and even the beginning of the song, it's quite cheery and upbeat as well. Just even the beginning of the song. Very Irish folksy as well. It's like fiddly diddly dee dee dee, fiddly diddly dee dee dee, diddly 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 dee 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 diddly dee. If you could see my legs, it would be fantastic. Yeah, you're missing out on a treat there. That's all I'm saying. What I'll do later on this week, I will do a short of me do me fiddly diddly dee dee dee, and I will post out there if you can see us in a little window there. Why is it dressed like Willy Wonka? For me, you see he's dressed like Willy Wonka. For me, he gets the mannerism. Well, he doesn't. What's his name? Russell Brand gets his dress sense in his mannerisms from when he used to do stand-up from him in the song, if you see him here.
When he cries, don't wipe his eyes. Take the wine from the swine and remind them of his crimes.
Very influential on Russell Brand there, I think that. This is okay, but not brilliant. I've come back to vote. Too soon. Yes, too soon. I hope you heard there is many ways to vote now, though, Lainey. It's not just the one way. I haven't got an 0891 number, so don't worry. You can leave a comment in the video afterwards. You can vote many, like, various ways. Facebook, you can go to the Facebook page and vote on there. You can go to Instagram, vote on there, and go to Twitter and vote on there. I think that's all the ways. But yes, Martin J says it's a good song. Great song. Loved it by Simon. Were you in Riverdance? Yes, yes. There. Like I say, I will post I'll do a YouTube short of me dancing, so you can see that you can get the full effect. Susan, look out for it next week. Oh, look, Michelle Fowler. Is it Michelle Fowler? They are hidden at the moment. That's the problem. I will do a full YouTube short of me, so you can see the full thing. Oh, this song reminds me of a Eurovision type entry. Maybe for Ireland. Yes. I can get where you're coming from with Willy Wonka though there as well, yes. Really, how are you going to add them all up? Oh, I've got plenty of fingers and toes. So, and I've got daughters and wives, so between us we've got 10, 20, 80 fingers and toes. So yes. Oh, and the spreadsheet. Oh, love a good spreadsheet. But yes, the music video sees the lead singer giving off like a Russell Brand-esque vibes, Willy Wonka vibes. And it is a bit like a bit of a dream what he's in. Well, a dreamscape, because you see him dancing around weird objects, and then he's like on a Dali-esque melted clock there. Well, him and Kirsty McCall's on a Dali-esque melted clock on one part, and then another part they're in the yellow brick road and everything. So it's a bit like, I don't know, it's a bit like, how can you say it? Like a dream sequence, if you know what I mean, but not like a weird dream sequence. You get sort of what I'm coming through. But as well, I do think there were time travelers, because some of the lyrics are, what was the lyrics? Oh, in another world, he could wear a dress. Oh, in another world, he could wear a... Fast forward 31 years, you know what I mean? In another world, he could wear a dress. Go back. These are time travelers. And not just that. Also, imagine the surprise when he opened his eyes and I had lawn mowed his thighs. There you go. And today's sponsor is Manscaped with the Lawnmower 4.0. See? Not really. Not sponsored by Manscaped. I've mucked up this link as well. I'm not sponsored by Manscaped, but if I was, it would be the perfect place to put your advert in here. So if anyone wants to sponsor this, get in there now. Oh, he should employ you. I know how talented you are. Men were wearing dresses back there. Oh, were they? All right. Well, maybe they were, Susan, because we didn't know if they were wearing dresses in the Right Said Fred video. So I might be wrong about that, but yes. Never mind. Moving on to the next one where I cannot play anything again. Oh, I have missed putting there. It's Jesus and Mary Chain. Far gone and out. Jesus and Mary Chain. I forgetting to put their James wore dresses inlaid. All right. Forgive me. Well, they did. Yes. It was a bit of a joke, people. Calm down. Anyway, right. Moving on. We go into Jesus and Mary Chain and Far Out and Gone. First thing I didn't know, Jesus and Mary Chain are a Scottish band. I always thought they were an American band. I've never listened to much of the stuff. But I always thought, I don't know if it was just a name or whatever. I always thought they were American, like alternative band. This song peaked at number 23 in the charts, possibly up there with one of the worst tracks. I don't really like this one at all. Is this Jesus and Mary Chain? Yeah. Like I say, I cannot play any of the music in the video because it's another one which would get us blocked. I'll play like snippets of the screen. But yeah, for Susan, another forgettable track. It is for me. The track's very much meh. The music video though, it reminds me. So this part of the music video, when you see this, it's a bit Oasis. I think it's Cigarettes and Alcohol, a bit like that in the sequences. It seems more ahead of the time. That bit there reminds me of Radiohead, and a lot of it reminds me of What's a Frequency by REM. I don't know if it's just the lightning and being in a warehouse or what, but that's the most memorable thing for me in the whole of this. They're trying to be like some of the better bands out there and feeling, yeah, they were just another NEM song for Nia. I'm seeing Tiny Tim tiptoeing through the tulips. Don't compare them to the Fabulous Hardy. I'm not saying the songs are massively miles apart. It's the type of the music video. I think their music video seemed way ahead of the time when you see this. It doesn't seem like early 90s. It seems more like a late 90s music video. Very well done. And that was the best part of it because their song was absolutely terrible. But yes, but that's all I've got to say on them. There's not much to say. They're a bit. So we'll move on to the final song of the evening with James and Born of Frustration. For me, another good track up there with some of the best songs. It was a follow-up from Sit Down and Sound, which both peaked in the top 10. This one only got to number 13, which I'm surprised at. Oh, what? You're not saying this is crap, Susan. This is a really good song. I do really like this song, and a lot of people probably don't realize, they recognize, like they know this song, until they hear the beginning bit. This bit at the beginning, this. That bit, it's very like, oh yeah. I didn't realize I recognized the song until I played it. I was like, definitely know this song, love the track, really good track, really like it. In America, it done very well on the alternative radio, and it peaked at number 5. And it was their best job position to beat like Sit Down and everything over in the States. And it was their best, more successful song in the United States until Laid was done in 1993, and that got the number, like it got very high in the charts over there. Oh God, nah. Sit Down then. Whee! But yeah, part of this song reminds me of Simple Minds. Don't you? If you listen to this bit, and you might say what I mean. And if you don't think it does, it's basically the same lyrics. That's all I'm saying. It's exactly the same lyrics in both songs. Yeah, Martin J. Yeah, it sounds a bit like Simple Minds. Yeah. For Simon, it reminds him very much of U2. Right. Can't stand Simple Minds either. That must be why I don't like James. Yes, that was from the Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about me. But yes. The music video for this is James in sort of a desert, and you see them singing around in the desert and playing the instruments and everything, and it's intercut with like cityscapes and city things, and it's a forgettable video. Never mind the lookalikes. It is sounding like my sound-alikes are better. Could be a lawsuit, Martin J is saying. Yeah, it is basically the same. Ed Sheeran gets it for little bits of songs. This is basically the same lyrics. La 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 la. Which song was that? You do not know because my singing voice is terrible. Sound like it's a way forward. No, thank you very much, Susan. Thank you. That means a lot. Simple Minds is a way better track. It is a way. I do like this track. I don't think it's getting the love that I thought it would do. But yes, people aren't fans of James here. But that is it. That is all 9 tracks from this evening. So, as I said earlier, I will. Oh, where's me stop sharing? Here we go. So I'm back in the room. Back with you all. No love there. No love from Susan. But yes, so they're all 9 tracks this evening. And as always, even with the new voting system, I will ask you for your favourite, your best and worst tracks in the side chat. I will have to fill a bit more tonight because I haven't got anyone else to ask, but I will give you mine. So to start off with, my favourite track, just pipping James Born of Frustration, is Right Said Fred and Deeply Dippy. The worst track for me is Jesus and Mary Chain with Far Gone and Out. I couldn't even remember which song it was. I like the track as well, but not my favourite. Yes. Mine is made up for best and worst already. Well, come on, give us your best and worst. So, like I said before, I'll go through it again. Put your best for anyone who was sat through my shit show of a live stream. Put your best and worst track in the comments. Then, after the live stream's finished, come back on here when it is uploaded, and you can leave comments below. Put your best and worst track in on this live stream after it's finished and on a replay. Then also go over to the Facebook That's What I Call live stream page. If you're not subscribed, is it subscribe, follow, whatever, the links are below. All links are below. So Facebook page, go over there. I'll do a post where you can put it on there. Instagram, I will do a post possibly tomorrow. It'll probably not be tonight, it'll probably be tomorrow. I'll post a link on Facebook where you can do your best and worst. I'll do the same on Twitter. And that's the 4, I think. And then I'll correlate them all on a spreadsheet and give you the results next week. So let's go back up here and try and find the best and worst for the night. So for Nia, Crowded House is our best track. Best track for Stall is Love Is Strange. Oh, I'm sorry. Worst, Brian May, I can understand. For Simon, best track, Deeply Dippy. Yes, taking the lead again. Worst, Roxette. For me, best is James. Oh, well done, Porky. Yes, I'm glad they've got no one. Roxette is worse. Let's have a look. Roxette is worst. Worst rest of the album for Nia. She did many of the worst rest of the album. Makamula, best Crowded House. And worst, Jesus Mary Chain, nul point. I see what you did there. Best Crowded House and worst the Freds. The Freds. Oh, I couldn't even think. Couldn't even think who you meant by the Freds at first there. Can we vote? Yes, you can vote in all sections. So the more you vote, the better chance you've got. I'm not bothered. So just once in each section, but vote. You can vote in the comments below on it. So you've got 5 chances to vote. And then when I get the mobile phone app, you'll get another chance to vote on that. When I get the 0191 number, there'll be another chance. But yeah, you've got 5 chances to vote on here in the live stream, below on after the live streams ended, Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. Crowded House best, worst. Crowded House best, Worst is Roxette and Susan. So best is Wonder Stuff, although I do like Crowded House. Worst Deeply Dippy. It's quite spread out, apart from Crowded House is winning. He just cannot sing. I don't know how you can't hear it. Oh, I think it's because I have to sing quite similar to him. Best Right Head Fred, get in. Worst Roxette. Again, Roxette is starting to pull away now. Lol, I knew that would be OS. I had a feeling as well we would disagree on that. Martin J, Wonder Stuff for best song. And worst song, Jesus Mary Chain. Yeah, I totally agree that Jesus Mary Chain song. Nice Charles, nice choice, Stall. I did get Stalls. Right, best is Crowded House. Worst is Jesus and the Toilet Chain. Yeah. As long as you have to Bill Pierce. Yes, as long as you ask the Bill Pierce permission first. Yes, I will have to try and get that. But I think that is everyone. If you haven't voted, you have got until I start wrapping stuff up, which I'm going to do now. But yes, thank you everyone for coming along. See me back. I don't think this can now. But yes, thank you everyone for coming back along. It means a lot having 13 here at the end. I've enjoyed being back. It's felt weird coming back. I don't know, just not doing it for a while and being out of sync a bit. I will try and improve my what you call them, lookalikes for next week. But yes, no, thank you, Stoll. But yes, thanks for coming along after such a long break. I will try not leave it as good. Yes, have a good week to you all as well. Thank you, Nia. Nice to have you back. Very entertaining again. Right, thank you very much. Thanks for coming back and not leaving us high and dry, Neil. I feel like I've got my Sundays back. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. But thanks for coming along. Thanks for putting us up, rambling by myself this week as well. Don't improve the lookalikes. It wouldn't be the same. Like the technical, enjoyed it. We'll pop back when I can. Oh, no, thanks for coming along. Thanks for everyone, Smithy. Like I say, share these. Try and get more people involved. Try and get more people in live streams. If you can. And thank you, Alvin and Lindsay, for coming along as well. No, thank you, Lainey, as well. Continue on the road getting better. And hopefully we'll see you soon. See you soon. Fingers crossed and toes and whatever. Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming. And